Hey, what's going on? This is Sunshine.
And E.
All right.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? We are back again and doing some more reactions to Bo Burnham.
Okay.
Had a lot of great comments on it.
Yeah, and suggestions.
And a lot of suggestions. And, you know, we enjoyed what we heard, you know, and even trying to get into some of his stuff that he was actually writing or delivering via internet.
Right.
With all eyes on me. It was two to do that we looked at. This one is Bo Burnham, Can't Handle This.
Okay.
Kanye Rant, Happy, Make Happy.
Yeah. See, this is, right. With him, I find after looking at two of his videos that you really don't know what might be coming. I mean, the title seems like it may give you an indication, but we really don't know. I think he's one that you got to really stop and listen, and then you kind of get the full effect of what he's trying to say. But before we get into it, if y'all could do us a favor, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, share, comment, do all that. But let's get into this. Can't handle this.
I went to Kanye West's recent tour, the Yeezus tour. It was a big, dramatic, theatrical show. He did something very strange at the end of his show where he ranted for like 20 minutes. It was kind of a rant, kind of a song. He had auto-tune on his voice, and there was an instrumental in the background. Like this instrumental. Talked about his problems. Race. Power. His $90 t-shirts weren't selling very well. That was most of it. And I watched this. I thought maybe I could do this. I'll be honest, my problems are not as high stakes as Kanye's, but I have problems. And maybe a crowd in New York would be nice enough to indulge me. So as we get to the end of a night of theater and comedy and sweaters coming on and off, I got one question for you. And that question is, can I say my shit? New York, can I say my shit? I got lots of shit to say. I got lots of shit to say. I can't fit my hand inside a Pringle can. I have a huge amount of trouble fitting my hand inside of a Pringle can. I can get my hand like 4 inches into the can, but then I have to tilt the can into my mouth. But by that point, a bunch of crumbs have accumulated at the bottom of the can, so they all go spilling onto my face. What I'm trying to say is the diameter of Pringle cans is way too small. I'll say it again, the diameter of Pringle cans is way too small. 2 radiuses of a Pringle can is way too small. If you feel me, put your hands up. Come on. If you feel me, put your hands up. Look at all these hands that are way too big to fit inside a Pringle can. Your hands are too big to fit inside a Pringle cans. Your hands are too big to fit inside a Pringle can. You think you can? I know you can. You think you can? Pringles, listen to the people. I am sure 90% of the complaint letters you get are about the width of your cans. Just make them wider. I've overdone the Pringles thing. Sorry. I wanna have a daughter. Wanna have a daughter. So I can finally have someone around the house who can fit their hands in a Pringle can. Yes, I'm still on the Pringle can thing. Yeah. I'll move on, all right? But that is priority numero uno. I don't go to the gym because I'm self-conscious about my body. But I'm self-conscious about my body because I don't go to the gym. Irony can be so painful. That's a catch-22. Let's do this. I went to Chipotle. Got myself a chicken burrito. I went down the line, I got like all these ingredients, and then at the end of the line, the guy tried to wrap the burrito, but half of the shit inside the burrito spilled out. He still wrapped it. I was like, dude, you should have warned me. You're a burrito expert. You should have told me halfway through, hey man, you might be reaching maximum burrito capacity here. Do you think I want a messy burrito? No one wants a messy burrito. The whole appeal of a burrito is that all of the ingredients are contained within the confines of the tortilla. I wouldn't have gotten half this shit if I knew it was gonna fit in the burrito. All right, look. I wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't fit. I wouldn't have got half of it. Like, I'm okay with small mistakes. If you got no more chicken, I'll take pork. But I'll blow my dad before I eat a burrito with a fork. Wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't.
Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't. Man, I wouldn't have got half of it like, half of it like, half of it like,
Half of it like half of it right now. I think it's time, that we break it down. I can sit here and pretend like my biggest problems are Pringle cans and burritos. The truth is my biggest problem's you. I wanna please you, but I wanna stay true to myself. I wanna give you the night out that you deserve, but I wanna say what I think and not care what you think about it. A part of me loves you, part of me hates you. Part of me needs you, part of me fears you, and I don't think that I can handle this right now. Handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right now. I don't think that I can handle this right.
I don't think that I can handle this right.
Look at them, they're just staring at me like, come and watch the skinny kid with a steadily declining mental health, and laugh as he attempts to give you what he cannot give himself.
Think that I can handle this right. I don't think that I can handle this right. But they don't even know the half of this right.
But they don't even know the half of it. But I know I'm not a doctor, I'm a pussy. I put on a silly show. I should probably just shut up and do my job, so here I go. Wouldn't have got the lettuce if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the cheese if I knew it wouldn't fit. Wouldn't have got the peppers if I knew they wouldn't. Wouldn't have got half. You can tell them anything if you just make it funny, make it rhyme. And if they still don't understand you, then you will run it one more time. Think that I can handle this right. Oh, handle this right. Oh, handle this right. You don't even know the half of this right now. Right now. Handle this right. Handle this right now. Thank you. Good night. I hope you're happy.
Wow. One thing that catches me off surprise, I'm a little surprised about, is I give him a lot of credit, because when I first looked at it, I said 7 minutes and 24 seconds. It's going to be a little while, but it seemed like it just breezed right through there. That went quicker than some of the, to me, it just seems that way because the interest that he put into it. And what I bow to this dude, I salute this guy, because this is something that people were really kind of talking about for a long time now. A lot of artists are talented, but they mix that talent with, I don't want to say trickery, but they use what's available to them. And they don't, because it's like one of the statements he said is, if you run out of things, just repeat. So you get a lot of repeating songs. It's just all about style and techniques, and it made it interesting. He basically did what people were doing, and he talked about a Pringles can. He talked about food, rapping. Was it a burrito? Basically, what he's saying is you can really talk about or sing or rap about anything as long as it's entertaining. And he brought entertainment, and you hear the crowd that was into it, and I give him a lot of credit for that, because I've been saying that for a while, but I still think the artists are still talented, but they just, when you go back in time, those people back in time didn't have the ability to use those little things. Now you do with technology, you're able to use these things, make it more interesting, sound more interesting, sound like, wow, that's kind of cool or crazy. And so they're using those things, and I think that's kind of a spill that he was kind of showing about that. And with Kanye at one of his concerts, I guess he went off. I think I remember that when he just kind of went off, and people enjoyed it because, the techniques that they use.
I kind of looked at it a little differently, and I guess because I looked back at the very first video that we listened to was All Eyes on Me. And it was mentioned that he had went through some things in his life, and as we all do, and we kind of brought that up. And what was the young guy who commented on our video?
Oh, I think it was Andy V. He mentioned that.
Yeah. Really appreciate that, your comment. Because to me, what I looked at it is, I guess this was one of the ones he did right before he took off sometime or something. So I looked at the things that he was saying in there. Something as simple as, you messed up my burrito. When people have things that are added on in their life, and no matter how small, it can be big to someone else.
Right, it's true.
And where he was saying that, people don't understand me, or don't understand. Yeah, I might not understand the next person. People don't understand me in certain things, and I can't get you to understand. I can't get you to feel what I'm feeling right now in certain areas. And it does. It brings on it could bring on depression, and excuse me, and a lot of different things that, you carry on in your life.
Right.
And such simple as, I can't get my hand in this Pringle can, and that sets people off to some degree, that others might look at it as like, what's the big deal? It's a Pringle can. Just toss it out, empty it out, and eat it from there. You're never going to understand.
I don't think
no one's in any other person's place that, you're not in my mind frame. I'm not in your mind frame. You're just not going to understand.
I just think if people noodle things out, really think about that with the Pringle can or any incidents, where he's like, why is a person making a big deal out of that? Usually it's the totality of other things. And that's just like the final straw, the last drop. Yeah. And so I always look and say, especially with things going on now, you got so much going on. It was not a simpler life as it was at one time. That, I understand. When I see somebody, I'm like, okay, they must have some other stuff going on. So I just kind of step back and let them have their moment, as long as it's not, totally disrespecting somebody or physically abusing anybody like that. You step back, let them have their moment, because we all kind of go through things time again. But
yeah, and Andy, when the young man commented on our video that, he got emotional, I guess, and that hit an area that, it hits a lot of us that we don't speak about.
Right.
And, we appreciate you saying that, and didn't mean to make you cry or get emotional or anything like that, but just be aware that someone is aware
exactly.
of what you're feeling.
Right.
So
yeah. So before we get out of here, please do us a favor. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also share and comment below. And I do believe that's it.
Yep, that's it. Thanks for following Sunshine and E.